Good day, folks. My name is Sean, and this is Air Photography. Today we're going to be taking a look at a really interesting new set of lens and filters for the Osmo Pocket 2. This is by Freewell gear, and what it is a combination anamorphic lens, wide-angle lens, and a series of ND filters that can all be used together. Now, Freewell gear has in the past released ND filters, a wide-angle lens, and an anamorphic lens for the Osmo Pocket. However, the problem is you could not use the ND filters in conjunction with the wide-angle lens or the anamorphic lens. Well, with this new kit, that's no longer an issue. So if you're a person who wants to film in wide angle or perhaps an anamorphic aspect ratio and you want to use an ND filter, you can do so with this kit. So let's just jump right in and take a closer look. So this is a new filter and lens set for the Osmo Pocket 2 from Freewell gear. And what this does is it allows you to use ND filters in conjunction with either an anamorphic lens or a wide angle lens. They're going to offer several variations of this kit. If you just prefer to have the anamorphic lens in conjunction with the ND filters, you can pick up a set just like that. Or perhaps you want just the wide angle lens with ND filters, you can also pick up a set like that. If I'm not mistaken, the combo set that comes with the 2 filters and 4 ND filters starting at ND8, ND16, ND32, and ND64 is going to come in at a price of $99. If you want either just the wide angle lens with ND filters or the anamorphic lens with ND filters, those will come in at $59. Now the Pocket 2, if you buy the complete kit, comes with a wide angle lens from Freewell. However, it is a little bit different. It will not work in conjunction with these new ND filters. Now, I'll just show you quickly how it works here. It's going to be kind of hard to see because these lenses are quite tiny. Basically, if you look at the back of this anamorphic lens, there's little grooves back there. You then just take the ND filter that you want to use, and as you can see there, it just connects magnetically to the back. And then at that point, you just connect the whole thing right to the Osmo Pocket. So definitely that makes a really interesting filter set because in the past, like I said, if you wanted to use an anamorphic lens, you had no option to use an ND filter. And sometimes they go hand in hand. If you're using an anamorphic lens, that means you're trying to get some really nice cinematic widescreen footage. So ideally you want to have that motion blur in there, and you need an ND filter in order to achieve that. Now, if you're not quite sure what the difference is between anamorphic and widescreen, basically widescreen is going to give you a wider field of view in all directions, left and right, top and bottom. Anamorphic is only going to give you more data on the sides and give you that nice anamorphic aspect ratio. Now, if you're recording with the widescreen lens, you don't have to do anything else to the video clip. It's just going to record it in a standard 16:9 aspect ratio, just with a much larger field of view. However, if you're going to be filming with the anamorphic lens, you do have one extra step you have to do. The way it works is that it's going to capture in a 16:9, but it's going to squish all of the data, that extra data from the wider field on the sides, down into that 16:9. So what you have to do is bring it into an editor to desqueeze it. So if you're not quite sure how to do that, I'll just show you a quick demonstration now. Now I'm going to show you how to do this on an iPad because that's what I use to edit all my footage. Most editing apps are capable of doing this, so it's going to be a little bit different for whatever editing app you use. So on an iPad, we're going to be using the video editing app LumaFusion. And the first thing we're going to do is create a new project. You can leave your frame rate and your color space in the default or whatever you want to set it at. But what we do want to change is this frame aspect. So if we click on that there, we're just going to scroll down through all the different options here. And the one we're going to select is this 2.39 by 1 widescreen cinema standard. So we'll select that, and then we will create the project. Now at this point, we'll just take one of the clips that we filmed with our anamorphic lens, and we will drag it down to the timeline. Now if we look at it here, it does look like it's already in that widescreen format, but there's still one extra step we have to do. What we're going to do is double tap on the clip, and if we go over to frame and fit down here in the bottom left hand corner, you can see that some data is still overhanging the preview window. So what we want to do is on the right hand side here, we want to select fit mode. Now what we want to do here is hit the stretch button. Now that button sounds a little bit deceiving because we're not actually stretching it here. What we're going to do is kind of squish it back down into that aspect ratio. And you'll see here when I click on it, it now puts it to that proper anamorphic aspect. So we'll go back out of there, and when we preview it, you can see here we've got that nice widescreen anamorphic look. Now if you want to mix this anamorphic footage in with regular 16:9 footage, what I would do is desqueeze each individual clip first, export them to your camera roll, then create a 16:9, and then you can add whatever clips you want. And when the anamorphic lens plays, you'll see that there'll be a black bar at the top and bottom. So definitely some really nice lenses and filters for your Osmo Pocket 2 from Freewell gear. Well folks, that's basically it for this video. Hopefully you enjoyed it and got some value out of it. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any of our upcoming videos, and we'll see you in the next one.